Okay. Xenagos is not terrible. It's like, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it's something. I can imagine worse things. Actually, why are we... We're not blue, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna hide this Air Chronicler. I'll unhide it if we get some blue Planeswalker that we need to play. But yeah, the Nagas isn't terrible. Let me just check. No Planeswalker, right? Okay. So we actually get a pick. So there's a Simic Signet, fixes blue, which we don't need. So that's a little annoying. There's a Demonic Tutor, which is kind of fixing. You can tutor for land, but that seems weak, but also it's just a Demonic Tutor. It's also just fine on its own. Might just be better to do that, given that we don't want more Signets. I mean, we do want them with fixing, but the energy synergy with Pernicious Deed we have to keep considering. Don't want any of the white cards. I think it's just gonna be this. Voice over Surges might not be bad if we could cast it. I feel like it's gonna be a common theme with our deck. Um, I don't know. I guess it's not that good. We don't have that many other creatures. Let's go with the token. I don't know. I think Demonic Tutor is the safer pick, and I don't really know, so I'm just gonna default to the safer pick. Okay, again, we need creatures. Maybe I should have taken that Voice of Resurgence. I guess he digs pretty deep, so even if you don't have like a ton. Oh my god, my pick of lands and there's no Planeswalker. Alright, let's go crazy. And by that I mean, do we want a Bayou or a Savannah? Red Catacombs gets either. So perhaps we should get Savannah just so Verdant Catacombs can also fetch a white. So would we rather have two black-green lands or one white-green land, one black-green-white land? I think it is the latter. Again, no Planeswalker, but oh man, it's a blue land too. It's terrible. I suppose there's an Etch Oracle. We're not actually gonna cast these things though. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Can we cast a Kitchen Finks? That's a good defensive guy to do early. And he has green or white. That might be good. How easily are we gonna go to Etched Oracle? Like that gives us a reason to play Tundra and stuff. I don't know, Highness Windbridge Kites. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna take the Kitchen Finks because it's safer. This might just be bad. I feel like we just don't have anywhere near enough fixing to do that reliably though. Okay, no Planeswalker. So, blue land or blue land? Does let's get fetched by anything? No, we only have one fetch. This is rough. Don't think we want an Orcish Lumberjack. Do we want a Heartbeat of Spring? I don't know what we want. Do we want a Shrine of Burying Rage? That's kind of removal. Kind of. Heartbeat would be pretty mediocre. It's just gonna be like a ritual that helps them a ton too. I guess I'll just take Shrine of Burning Rage. Sure. Okay. Taiga seems pretty easy here. The Abyss is actually a spell I'd want to play. I guess we do have a ton of force anyway, but like, even if I did want that, I do not think I'd be able to take it over at Taiga. This Verdant Catacomb is gonna do work. Ooh, a land that we can play. There's a Toxic Deluge too, but again, land's huge priority here. Oh wait, what am I talking about? There's a fucking Venser in the pack. Oh my god, I hate my life. Oh man. Okay, sure. Damnation seems good. I mean, yeah, Ravage's War seems good, but Wraths when you have Planeswalkers seem very good. Yeah. Okay, just take this now. One Viper might not be bad either. How easy is it for us to get white mana? As opposed to double green. I guess double green is probably actually harder than just green white. So I'm just gonna take voice. Don't want any of these cards. Don't want Airboss. I guess I'll just take a Treetop Village in case we play against like a Planeswalker deck that I want a surprise attacker with. A land. That's good. Lands are good. Sideboard card. Well, this is going to be an experience, I will tell you that. How many is this? This is 8. So assuming I cut 10 cards right now, it's 30, so I'm going to have to cut quite a bit here. Don't get me wrong, I think Venture's going to be good with all our Planeswalkers, but I'd definitely much rather have a land to fix my 4 colors than take a card that makes me go into a 5th. Let's just get all the Planeswalkers in here first, and then look at the rest. Not all of them. Alright. Alright, let's get a 1 and 2 in there just to sort correctly. Actually, I'm just gonna leave them up there. There's not even gonna have any like creatures. So this is 3, 4, 5. 5 red symbols. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green symbols. I'm sorry, 7 green symbols. 1 black symbol. 7 white symbols, 1 blue symbol. It's awkward that black is like the one we have the most like non-Planeswalker spells of, but it's the least of our Planeswalkers. I probably should have paid more attention to that when drafting. It's kind of unavoidable though. This has like most of our early cards in it, so I think that's just going to be the way it has to be. Okay, so these are definitely good. I think this is good just because of the synergy with Domri. This Domri is going to be so bad. Like, so bad. I don't know about you, Inquisition. I mean, hopefully, but we'll see. Damnation seems good. Graveworm Muse, it's a creature that will play, so I think that makes it good just by itself. Pentad Prism, kind of need. Fixing, kind of need. Fast Phase of Wrath. Aircrocker might do. Actually, these are all the cards I'm still like considering. Definitely know why we're playing Limber Skites. Definitely know why we're playing Treetop Village in the main. So all these lands are for sure getting played. Are there any of these that I like super want? I kind of want Kitchen Finks. Green and white seem to be our most represented. And he's a creature for Domri. And just a good defensive body. So I do pretty definitely want him in there. Voice is like similar. How many creatures is this? This is 5. This Domri is going to hit 1 out of 8 times. Wonderful. Wildfire will be okay. Definitely not playing Aeon Chronicler. I'm more than happy to only have 1 blue card in my deck. Which I'm probably only ever going to cast off like one of these 2 lands. Probably. Catastrophe is just like a Wrath again, but costs a lot. This only puts green creatures in play. Never catch a creature. Man, this is gonna be like trash too. Alright, what if I just throw all the creatures in here to see what happens? I have to cut 4 cards at this point. Inquisition seems good. Application seems good. Maybe Pernicious Deed at this point if we're adding more creatures, and I'm still have the Signet problem. And we have a Damnation as a rat, so it's not like we don't have any rats. We have a Demonic Tutor to get it if we really want it. Don't think we'll try, and I mean, being colorless is nice. But that seems like a very slow answer to anything. How many spells is this for spell, Chandra? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not wonderful. Alright, so what if I cut the deed? Yeah, I might just have to cut that because it's not a creature, nor is it a spell. Or like instant sorcery spell. Gotta cut 3, so I can't cut any of the Planeswalkers. Here, you know, I'm gonna put it as cuttable cards and not cuttable cards. I think Vampire Nighthawk's actually gonna be decent. Alright, what do you suggest for lands right now? Let's see what you think the colors look like. That's not super helpful. Johnny needs creatures too? Okay, yeah. So I'm pretty sure, like, playing all the creatures is correct. So at that point, what's, like, the least important? We need green. Definitely need a lot of black, so I like the blacks the most. So I guess we want to look. We can't cut any of the red card except Greater Gargadon, which I think we need. It has a little synergy with, like, we have several token making things, so at least we got that going for us. Maybe like Kitchen Finks too. Kitchen Finks mean the deck makes our Metamorph better too, I guess. So red's kind of unavoidable, green and white are kind of unavoidable, black kind of unavoidable. This is gonna be bad. And I can't cut my blue card. So what 3 cards do I cut? I guess I'm gonna cut maybe like Demonic Tutor. I guess that is like fixing in a very pathetic sense of the word. I mean, I guess if I can't cut too many spells against Chandra either. Maybe I can just do that because Chandra's the only thing that cares about like my spells, I think. So maybe I just do that in the hope that I don't draw this Chandra, or that when I do, they have lots of 1 toughness creatures, and she just does that instead. Gotta cut 3. Alright, I guess we kind of just have to do that. What if I run more than 40 cards? What then? I guess at that point, Inquisition's like getting less likely to be my opening hand. It's also not reliable, I'm gonna have black on turn 1, and it's not a good thing to Chandra with. Okay, get out here, Inquisition. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Damnation, we definitely just need, even though it's like copying it doesn't matter. Oh, maybe we don't. What do we have some creatures. We have a little bit of removal. We have creatures, or I'm sorry, planeswalkers that make creatures or kill things. Alright, let's try that. Oh man, this hurts. And maybe I just do this and play like 41 cards. Because I don't want to play 16 lands. I don't really think I want to play 18 either, except maybe just to have more of each land in my deck. Or more of each color, rather. So maybe I just do this and play 17 lands. So it's really like kind of an 18 land, kind of 19 land out of 41. I'll count those together as like half each, so like 1. So like 41 card deck with 18 lands. That sounds not terrible. This is beautiful. Let's do it.